Mm. Oh, hi there. Welcome in. You must be our appointment for today, right? For the love spell, the love reading and the love spell. Perfect. Well, take a seat, get comfortable. I'll introduce myself. My name is Jordan. I'm going to be working with you today for your reading. Have you ever had a reading before, a psychic reading? No, perfect. Well, you've come to the right place. We've been doing this for years, and I personally love working with beginners. I love what I do, so I am more than happy to explain the process, explain everything I'm doing so you understand. All right, well, I won't make you wait too long. We'll just get started. Just going to open my box here, my little witchy box. It is filled with all my trinkets, everything we need for your reading today. So let me just set up the altar here for a second. Oh man, already so many things. And now I will just set up the altar. So I apologize, we are working with a limited space here. We are hoping to move locations soon, but as for now, very tight spaces. Hopefully you're not too uncomfortable. Okay. So I am just going to put this altar cloth, or at least try. As you can see, space is limited. Okay, perfect. So before we start, I am going to spray the altar with my altar spray. Have you ever heard of smudging? Perfect. So this is essentially the same thing, except instead of using smoke, we're using spray. It is very fragrant. It smells very good. We are clearing the negative energy and inviting positive energy. So just close your eyes. Perfect. And here we go. Perfect. So we'll just put that away for now, and we can get started with the reading. We have quite a few methods of reading. We have coin flips, yes or no. We recommend these for beginners because they're so straightforward and easy to understand. We also have the pendulum. The pendulum, which again is relatively easy to understand, so we definitely recommend this one as well for beginners. And then of course we have tarot. Tarot isn't really as beginner friendly, just because there are a lot of cards. There are 78 cards to understand and decipher, but we can integrate tarot into your reading or into your spell if that's what you prefer. It's completely up to you. And then of course we also have candle and crystal magic. So there are quite a few methods. Do any of them call your name, or any of them call your name? The coin, awesome. Like I said, good decision for a beginner. Typically when we use the coin, we like to pair it with the pendulum. Does that sound okay to you? Perfect. So now that that's sorted, oh, you have a question? Of course. Tarot, I get it. Tarot is definitely the coolest, in my opinion, the coolest way to speak to our spirit guides. So how about I include a little bit of tarot in your spell? Does that sound? Maybe a little bit of tarot, candle magic, and crystal magic? Perfect. Well, without further ado, let's get started. So here I have my altar cloth, my zodiac altar cloth. And I also have my little pad here. This is just the local witches union. If you're ever interested in joining, if you really enjoy your time here, the meetings are open to everyone. You are more than welcome to attend. They are every Thursday. And I just use this as a protector for the coin. You know, I never want the coin to break. Like I said, it is very beginner friendly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask some basic questions, and we'll see where it leads us. So try your best now to close your eyes, clear your thoughts. You don't have to close your eyes if you don't want to. We just find that it makes it easier to clear your head with your eyes closed, you know, not as much sensory stimuli. Okay, so we are asking our spirit guides for guidance on love for the soul in the room with us. Does the soul in the room with us already know their soulmate? Have you already met your soulmate, whether in passing, whether they're close? Have your souls aligned on earth yet? No. So I don't know if that's good or bad news for you. Typically it should be good news. You know, a lot of people get really discouraged when it's a yes because they're like, who is it? But you have not met your soulmate yet. So that is perfect. Now I'm going to pull out the pendulum. I don't know if you've ever seen a pendulum board, but if not, I'll explain it to you. In this outer ring here, we have the months of the year. Inside are the zodiac signs. Inside that are the letters, the 26 letters of the alphabet, as well as numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 0. Then inside there we have the days of the week. And then finally, the final smallest ring is yes, no, or unknown, or try again. The pendulum is honestly one of my favorite ways to decipher readings. Today I am going to be using this amethyst pendulum. Amethyst is my stone of choice to use for these things. It represents intuition, magic abilities. So we can just get started here. Again, please clear your mind. Clear your mind as best as you can as we do this for the most accurate results. Okay, so is there anything specific you would like to ask? Okay, yes, we can ask that. The only issue is I don't like giving super specific answers because it tends to make people a little neurotic. It tends to affect their lives in negative ways. So I can give you the month that you're expected to meet your soulmate, but please keep in mind you do not know the year. So we can pull energy to see what month is most likely for you to align with your soulmate, but we do not know the year. We never want your life to be negatively affected by our reading. So, you know, if you get in April, make sure to just approach April in the same way you always do. Don't change yourself, don't change what you're doing. Just, you know, live your life normally and your soulmate will find their way to you, okay? All right, perfect. So close your eyes if you'd like. Okay. What month can this soul expect to meet their future soulmate? All right, May. So May is the month you can expect to meet your future soulmate. Exciting. Perfect. So do you have any other specific questions or should I start my own questions? Perfect. Okay, so again, just close your eyes. Spirit guide, can you provide any further information on the soulmate of the soul sitting in this room? Perhaps a zodiac sign. Can you tell us a zodiac sign? Wow. All right, Taurus. Amazing. So you are expected to meet your future soulmate in May of the calendar year, and they are going to be a Taurus. Please keep in mind, we don't know if that's their sun sign. It could be their rising sign. It could be any of their signs within their charts. So don't get too neurotic or focused on finding someone born in April or May. Because it doesn't necessarily mean it's their sun sign. Amazing. So, perfect. Thank you so much for your cooperation for the reading. How was that? Did you enjoy it? Good. Like I said, please come back next time and we will do a full tarot reading. I just didn't want to overwhelm you with symbolism, images. But if you would like an entire lesson on tarot, I will 100% give it to you. If you enjoyed this and you want to come back, okay? Perfect. So now on to what I consider to be the best part of your appointment. It is spell time. Okay. So today I'm just going to be using my favorite spell book. This is the Element Encyclopedia of 5,000 spells. Just a ton of really great spells in here, so that's what I'll be using today. And like I said earlier, I will explain everything that's happening for you, okay? So we are looking for love spells, love magic, page 628. That is far. That is quite far. 628. All right, there we go. 628. I will read you this first page. tips for successful romantic magic. Just because, again, you're a beginner and I want to give you as much information as possible. So, timing. In general, all things being equal, a Friday coinciding with the new moon is considered the most auspicious time to perform love spells. Fridays in general are the best days for love spells. The day is named in honor of Freya, Northern Lady of Love. It is also the day associated with other powerful spirits of love, Aphrodite and Oshun. Colors for love magic: yellow, orange, pink, and red. Numbers 2, 5, 6, and 8. And then it says, bathe your hands in rose water prior to mixing up any love potions or powders to intensify the effects. So I will be doing that for you today as we make your spell. So maybe I will just do that now. So it says, bathe your hands with rose water. I do not have rose water right now, but I do have rose petals and magnolia. Here are the rose petals taken from my kit here. Rose. So we are going to take some out like this. Put it in here. In addition to that, we are going to be putting some magnolia oil. You can use rose water like the book says. I just typically prefer oil. I find that it works better for me. So we're just going to spray some in here. Perfect. And now we are going to mix it up. Just make sure to get all the rose properties mixed in with the oil. Rub it in. Oh, it smells so good. Perfect. So we are going to keep our rose here because we are going to be using it. I have the perfect love spell in mind for finding a new love, but also for integrating crystal and candle magic, because I know you mentioned that was something you're interested in. So here it is. So this is the arrow spell, 8 of Wands. So in this spell we will be using tarot, candle magic, and crystal magic. Very exciting. So I'll begin to read it to you. One of the traditional meanings of the 8 of Wands tarot card is love at first sight. The 8 wands represents the arrows of love. Step 1. Carve and dress a red candle as desired using love drawing oils. So we already have the oils on our hands. I am going to be using one of these red candles. And just so you know, all of this is going to be sent home with you. So you are not going to have to, do these rituals in front of me. You can do them in private, so don't be nervous. All right, so here is your candle, your red candle. And like it said, carve and dress a red candle as desired. All right, so I have my little carving tool here. And what I'm going to carve in the candle for you today is actually the Taurus symbol. Since in our reading we found that your soulmate is a Taurus or has Taurus in their chart, that is what I will carve into the candle today. Please bear with me, I am not an artist. Perfect. Now we are going to be taking that rose that I mentioned we will be using again, get it super oily, and I'm just going to put it in this candle. Step 2, burn the candle. Like I said, I'm not going to make you do this in front of me, so these are the steps I'm going to send you home with so you can perform the ritual yourself, okay? In the comfort of your own home. So I just have the little list here, and I will write your instructions. So step 1 will be to burn the candle. Perfect. Step 2, place an 8 of Wands card upright near the candle so that it is easily visible. Step 2, place an 8 of Wands tarot card. And don't worry, I'm going to be sending you home with everything you need for this spell. Okay, 4. Place a rose quartz beside the card and candle. sorry, I meant 3. I keep including the first step, which I've already done for you. So this is step 3 for you. Place a rose quartz. Beside the candle and card. And do you have any rose quartz at home? No? Okay, well, lucky for you, I have a lot of rose quartz, so I'll send you home with this beautiful rose quartz tower. Beautiful rose quartz tower. And do you know much about the properties of rose quartz and why it's significant here? No. Okay, so we'll take a quick break here so I can give you the lowdown on rose quartz. So this is the Crystal Bible. The Crystal Bible. I heavily recommend it to anyone wanting to learn about crystals. So let me find it here. Here it is. Rose quartz. Rose quartz. Color pink. Appearance usually translucent, maybe transparent in all sizes, sometimes tumbled. Rarity easily obtained. Source: South Africa, United States, Brazil, Japan, India, and Madagascar. The additional properties of rose quartz. Rose quartz is the stone of unconditional love and infinite peace. It is the most important crystal for the heart and the heart chakra, teaching the true essence of love. It purifies and opens the heart at all levels and brings deep inner healing and self-love. It is calming, reassuring, and excellent for use in trauma or crisis. If you want to attract love, look no further than romantic rose quartz. That's the little lowdown on rose quartz, just so you have a better understanding. All right, back to the spell. Step 4 will be, once the candle burns down, place the card underneath your pillow so that it can provide romantic insight and inspiration while you sleep. So once candle burns, place card under pillow. And then the final step, step 5, is during the day, wear the rose quartz in a charm bag, pocket, or tucked into your bra to attract and maintain the love you desire. Alright, so it says a charm bag. So now that the instructions are done, I will start creating your spell. So this is the little charm bag I will send home with you. Very cute, moons and stars. And in the charm bag, I will include your instructions. Just fold it up for you. Put that in there. Your candle, your charged candle. So remember just to light that and be careful of fire safety. We don't want the rose to catch fire. Your crystal, your rose quartz tower. All right, so now for the card, the 8 of Wands card. So just give me a moment here. Sometimes they are hard to find. They're deep in the deck. The High Priestess, the Magician, 7 of Wands. Actually, you know what? Let me check the back of the deck. 8 of Wands. There it is. The deck always knows. There's that. And we will put the 8 of Wands in here with the rest of your spell. Oops. Come on. So here you go. You can just keep that. Make sure to keep it safe. Did you have any other questions before we conclude? No? Perfect. Well, let me just say this was such a pleasure. It was such a pleasure to meet you, to teach you a little bit about my world. Please know you are welcome back anytime. And if you need further guidance on your appointment today, please just email us, call us, message us on social media, whatever works for you. Well, that concludes for today then. Good luck. We wish you all the best in finding love in your soulmate.